Happy Victory Monday, Lions fans! Welcome into Tori's Take presented by Priority Health. I'm Tori Petry. It sure didn't come easily for the Lions on Sunday, but a win is a win. I know the stretch where the Washington football team scored 21 unanswered points was nerve-wracking and a bit discouraging, but there's still another W in the win column today, and you're allowed to just enjoy it. Here's one of my biggest takeaways from Sunday. Feed DeAndre Swift. We talked about giving him the ball more early on in this season on this segment, and I said I understood that the Lions were bringing him along gradually, as they tend to try to do with rookies, but Swift has proved he's well deserving of the opportunities by now. He got his first official start on Sunday and ran for 81 yards and had 149 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. Fellow Detroit sports broadcaster Brad Galley tweeted at me during the game, and I just knew I had to include it here. He said, "This isn't the first time I've watched a really great Swift show at Ford Field. Am I right, sports Tori?" He's obviously referring to Taylor Swift's Ford Field concerts, and the tweet was just too on brand for me not to include it here. Look, the Lions aren't going to abandon the running back by committee approach altogether anytime soon. We're still going to see Swift, Adrian Peterson, and Kerryon Johnson in there at times, but I think the rookie has earned some extra touches. Not to mention the grit it takes to come out and play like he has after a disappointing start to the season with the dropped touchdown against Chicago. Really, the whole offense played very well against the Washington football team, which is impressive considering how we emphasized all week that the defense was the strength of this Washington team, particularly their defensive front that's stacked with former first-round picks. Yet the Lions' offensive line kept Matthew pretty clean and kept the run game going, even while missing Halapoulivaati Vaitai. And they were missing Kenny Golladay. That's a good day from this offense. Also, credit to Matt Prater. He's had some rough patches this season, missing 6 kicks in the first half of the year. But not only did he hit a clutch walk-off field goal on Sunday, he did it from 59 yards out. The pressure in that situation is insane, and it's like he thrives in those situations. It's really so much fun to watch. So on that note, let's get to your questions. This first one is from G for White over on Instagram. I love it. He says, name a scarier quarterback and kicker combo to give the ball back to with less than 2 minutes left. Hashtag Victory Monday. Okay, first of all, bonus points for the hashtag. Obviously, I had to use your question when you came up with that. But here's the thing. I can't come up with a better duo. The Stafford and Prater combo for game-winning drives is unmatched, but an all-star question submission. Next, Jolo32 on Instagram asks, what's the biggest key for the Lions to make a run at a playoff spot? Well, I talked last week about how tough the Lions' road to the playoffs would be with so many other really good teams in the NFC and the tough slate of December games that the Lions have ahead of them. But it's not impossible. The biggest key is pretty obvious: eliminating the lulls this team has seemed to have in games. It doesn't change the win, but the Lions were better than this Washington team, and they should not have let them come back the way they did in that game. The Lions have been pretty good at getting off to hot starts, but they need to sustain it throughout the game, particularly defensively, and I'm sure that's something they're discussing in their meetings this week too. Finally, for our extra point where we take you around the league, I mean, this week's has to be a no-brainer, right? It's what everyone on social media who cares about the NFL is talking about. That DeAndre Hopkins Hail Mary catch to win the game last night against the Bills. Hopkins went up over 3 defenders and somehow came down with this game-winning touchdown for the Cardinals. Now, where have I seen a catch like this before?
Watch Calvin, well covered. He goes up, he makes the catch. Are you kidding me?
The catch was truly impressive, and it still has everyone shook that the Texans ever traded Hopkins away. All right, that's it for Tori's Take, presented by Priority Health this week. From Xfinity Studio, I'm Tori Petry.